it's Khaki. Today I am going to do one of my most requested videos, how to make creamy protein ice cream. I've talked about it a lot. I enjoy this almost every night and it really satisfies my cravings for something sweet and gives me a burst of protein as well. Today I have my niece Lizzie helping me. Say hi, everybody. So let's get started. I'm going to show you mixing together 3 different recipes and then we'll actually make it and I'll kind of walk you through that as well. First off, we're going to make pistachio ice cream. The base of every protein ice cream is going to be a protein shake of your choice. This is a great time to use those protein shakes that maybe don't taste as good, that you got and tried and didn't like as much, or use whatever you want. These are just the Walmart Equate brand. Each one has 30 grams of protein and 160 calories. Variations of this are all the same. You're going to add in sugar-free instant pudding mix. Also with this one, just to give it a little extra pistachio flavor, I'm adding in some skinny syrup pistachio. So let's make it. First off, Lizzie, I'll let you hold that. We have the container. Stir it up and just pour your protein shake into it. Okay, now if you want to sit it down, then your instant pudding mix for 1 frozen recipe, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of your pudding mix. Doesn't have to be exact. This has actually got about 1 tablespoon left, so I'm just going to put that in. Okay. So, I'm also, to give it a little bit of extra pistachio flavor, I'm going to put in about 3 pumps, if I can get it to come out, of the skinny syrup. You don't have to use this. I just like the way that it gives it a little extra flavor. Okay, so the way that I mix it up, just whisk it like that till it's good and mixed up. Okay, Lizzie, you want to help? Okay. I think that's good. Let's make sure we get all that off. Okay, now put the top on, put this in the freezer. You can see it's that nice green pistachio color. You put the container in the freezer, allow it to freeze for at least 24 hours, and then you process it in the Creami. Each container makes about 4 servings of what I can eat. So each one comes out to, I think, about 50 calories, gives you about, I can't even think, 30 divided, about 8 or 9 grams of protein. So we'll put this in the freezer and make a different one. So next up, we're going to make the protein version of orange sherbet. This is one of my favorites. You can do this exact same thing using lime jello, using strawberry jello, orange, whatever you want to make a sherbet, a fruity treat. So, same base, protein, vanilla protein shake. Just pour it in your container. Okay. And instead of pudding mix, we're using sugar-free jello mix. So, exact same thing as last time. We're going to use 1 tablespoon sugar-free jello mix. Perfect. Okay. Now, also, like last time, this is optional, but I like to use a little of sugar-free syrup to add to it, about 3 pumps. That just makes it a little bit more fruity tasting. And we're going to mix it up like we did last time. Well, good job. Okay, I think we're good and mixed. Make sure we get all the jello off the side. Perfect. So, again, freezer, 24 hours. The last thing that we're going to make is something that I just recently discovered. This is not a protein treat, so this is just pure fruit. This is probably something you need to wait until you're a little bit further out from surgery to do, but it is a very healthy, refreshing treat. So, all we do is 1 can of no sugar added fruit. I've used pineapple. I've also used peaches. Both are great. So all you do, will you hold that for me, Lizzie? Thank you. You just pour it over it like that.
That's full.
I know. So I'm going to, if you want to sit that down, let's grab a spoon. Okay. With the Creami, you want to make sure it's under the fill line. So when you put it in the freezer, if it's above that, sometimes the blades won't go all the way down. So anything poking up, you want to even out. Put the top on it. That's it. And in 24 hours, when you make it, there is, on most Creamis, a sorbet. Or, let's see what the other one is. I think it's the sorbet that you do with it. Makes it, it's just so refreshing and icy and very sweet. Put it in the freezer for 24 hours. Okay, so I have the frozen vanilla mixture. Here's my Creami. I'm going to turn it on, fit it in. Sorry about this, guys. It's kind of awkward. Okay, so this particular Creami is the 5-in-1. So what we do is we have a light ice cream setting. We push it. It's going to be really loud, so hold on. So it is done with its first initial spin. This is where a lot of folks, I think, go wrong, and where when I first started doing this, didn't realize what the process was. So you take this out. And this is what you're going to have at this point. It's very powdery. It doesn't look like ice cream. It looks like powder. So what you do is you take some type of milk. I use almond milk. You can use regular milk. You can use soy milk, cashew milk, whatever. I also add a little bit of sugar-free syrup of whatever flavor I want, because when you add the milk, it kind of dilutes down the flavor. So I just put a little splash in. So at this point, after that first spin, I add just a little bit of milk. And then I will add just a tiny little drizzle of vanilla syrup. And then put the top back on, and I spin it again on the light ice cream cycle. One more time. So it has completed the second light ice cream spin. As you can see, we almost have ice cream. At this point, I typically will spin one more time on the re-spin setting, and then we should be done. So we have now completed the respin. Let's see what we've got. Oh, look at that, folks. We have ice cream. It's the consistency of soft serve and ready to eat. We have our finished ice cream. I have my vanilla. I put a little bit of the skinny syrup salted caramel and the zero sugar Ready Whip. Lizzie just has her ice cream, so let's see how it tastes.
Good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
To me, it tastes like Dairy Queen soft serve. And like I said, endless variations. The key is keep spinning. If it looks powdery, spin it again. Sometimes it takes several respins to get it the consistency that you want. What we don't eat, we'll put back in the freezer. When I want more, I take it out and just respin it a few times. Each time I will add a little bit more almond milk and sugar-free syrup. So I hope this answers questions about how to make the protein ice cream. Guys, I hope you have a great week. I would love to hear below if you make creamy ice cream, how you make it. Are there special recipes that you use? Any other questions? Any video suggestions that you have? Hope everybody has a great week, and we will see you next Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.